Hi guys, it's Jasmine 1122 here, and this reading is for the Capricorns out there for February 24th through March 1st. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Capricorns out there this week. Right off the bat, you Capricorns are not playing with something. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. You are done wasting your time on a person, place, or a thing. And I feel like things have not progressed and they stayed at a standstill. You were kind of understanding at first, but then you started to realize that this became a pattern of being stagnant. Nothing was growing. Maybe you tried to do what you can to help the situation, and now you're just like, forget this. I don't have time. Forget it. Just throw the whole harvest away. Like, I'll just start over type of energy. Like, because he doesn't look happy. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it from this, he's not happy about this. You know, maybe it was a relationship that did not turn out how you thought. And instead of wasting more time, you chose to cut it off. And we have the Five of Swords. So it could be the situation was draining you, Capricorn. It became like, if you said how you feel, it became like a battle. You know what I'm saying? A war. Let's say you talk to this person like, hey, I think you've been inconsistent in our relationship. You know, I feel you could do a bit more. They'd be like, what do you mean? What are you saying? I could do more. I do all of what I can. Are you trying to say I'm not good? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just looking at what you're saying, because you are not saying what you're saying to them for no reason, because you're a Capricorn. You already looked at the situation. Like, I get what you're saying, but what does that have to do with you getting yourself together? Because I'm not going to sit here for forever to wait for you to get it together. You know what I'm saying? You was tired of their communication. It was draining. You was tired of everything turning into a fight with this person. It's like, how I'm supposed to concentrate with all this going on? And with the High Priestess, your intuition was also kicking in to tell you, Capricorn, it's time to let this person go. I feel like they started to mess with your peace too, because I look at the High Priestess in this case as someone that's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? In their spiritual arena. You know what I'm saying? At peace. Everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? Organized, structured. You know, and if there's a problem, let's talk about it and get past it. But I feel like this person will continue to fight you about it and try to make you feel like you asking for too much. And you like, I'm not asking for too much. You have been getting way more out the deal than I have. You know what I'm saying? So I've been waiting on my return on my interest. And if you can't, that's fine. But I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because you messing with my peace. And your High Priestess was just like, yeah, it's time to let that go, Capricorn. I'm going to go into the clarifiers here. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? We have the Fool here. We have the Six of Pentacles. You, like I said, you're leaving this situation, Capricorn. You are out. You look at this person as immature too. You know what I'm saying with the Fool here. Some of you may even look at this person as a fool. It's just like, how can I tell you exactly what's going on and you still act like you don't know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You kind of look at them as a child. They also could come off kind of childish. Their life could kind of be a mess as well. And they have a childlike mind to it where they just make a mess and think it's going to clean up itself. And it's kind of like, no, like, you made the mess, you need to clean it. And also with the Fool here, you're ready to go on to new beginnings. And to make balance, it's like, I'd rather be by myself. I get more peace that way than me trying to bring balance to this situation. You know what I'm saying? By you being the Seven of Pentacles, by you leaving the situation, only knocks you down to a 6, and then you go to a 9. So it's kind of like a very temporary thing. It's kind of like, why am I even still here? I know I care about this person, but at the same time, I have my own stuff to do. And I can't sit around and really babysit nobody or always give them the formula on what to do and how to do it. Like, I want to be with somebody who already know that. You know what I'm saying? When I tell them the first time, they're already on it. So I don't have to keep talking about it or have to keep fighting about it. So let's see why the Five of Swords is here. We have the Page of Rods reversed. We have the Death. I'm laughing because these cards are just flying out like clear as day. Like, I'm done with this person. This situation's dead. I'm done. I'd rather be by myself. Ace of Swords. So the conflict comes that this person even tries to fight you on leaving. I feel like you communicate with them like, hey, listen, I don't think this is working out. I don't want a new beginning. Even if they come to you, it's like, I don't even want this new beginning because I already know how it's going to go. Like, I'm at a state of peace. This is for the Capricorns that left the situation. Some people that you left may even try to come back and say, hey, I want a new beginning. You're just like, no, like, that's deaded. I thought I told you. I thought I told you. Like, I made it clear as day. Look how big this sword is. I don't think I can see. That's why we broke up in the first place, because you don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I broke everything down to you, and you still don't listen. Because I told you to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? If you really cared or really wanted to work on it when I told you the first time, the second time, the third time, it would have been changed. But no, I'm not going to keep saying how unhappy I am with something. I don't look at myself as a victim. I would just leave because nobody does nothing to me that I don't allow. That's kind of your mindset. It's like, you take responsibility for your decisions, Capricorn. This person doesn't. They're more in victim mentality. They're kind of like, why did you leave me? This person may even try to guilt trip you, like, oh, you really gonna leave me after all we done been through? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of conflicted right now. There's a lot going on in my life, and you're like, I get that, but what does that have to do with me? That's all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's dead to me. That's not my problem. So you're really coming off like really saying what you mean what you say. Like, I told you that I was done. So let's see why the High Priestess is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. You trusted your intuition. You know how you're with somebody, right? And I would say within the first year, you start to see a little red flags, right? Most people would ignore it, but you paid real big attention to that, into your intuition, and said, nah, man, I'm not going to sit with this person 10 years from now and still be complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at what's going on now, and things haven't been getting better. And a lot of people miss that, and they end up in situations 10 years later still complaining about the same things that were going on in the beginning of the relationship, the same red flags that was there. So you trusted your intuition because you're not here to waste your time. And when you felt it was unstable, you trusted that. It was like, no, I'm leaving. I'd rather just start over. And look, the universe got you with the Ace of Pentacles. So you're not going to miss a beat, Capricorn, for you letting this go. Because in your mind, you're like, I'm not going to miss my blessings for me dealing with this foolishness right here. I'm not here to save people. I'm here to help people and assist people. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to take that. But I'm not going to put myself in a predicament to lose what I have worked for to try to help somebody who's not helping themselves. So that's what you're kind of telling this person. It's like, the things that I worked for, the life that I lived, do you know the sacrifices I had to make? And you complain about how your life is, but I see you not make any changes, but you just expect good things to happen to you. It don't work like that. And we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So you are putting a complete halt on this situation. The Knight of Pentacles upright It's already very slow moving. But Capricorn, this is reverse. That means nothing's moving, nothing's getting started, nothing is about to go anywhere. And by you making that decision, I feel like you're not missing a beat, and you also got manifestations on the way to you, which is amazing. So Capricorns, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.